alam naman natin na yung People's Initiative na hindi naman talaga boses ng taong bayan dahil alam natin nagpalitan ng ayuda at pera at bigas daw ay mula sa simula ay flawed. In short, peke. Ngayon, meron pang 43 na mga distrito na hindi pa nagsumite. Kaya 43 daw, minus isa. 44 as of this afternoon, in-advise ako ngayon, just before we came here, naging 43. So, ang hinihiling po natin sa 43 ay wag na ngang tumanggap ang mga EOs or election officers. Dahil, maski isa man distrito, ang hindi nakakompleto ay wala na at patay na talaga ang PI. Kaya yung pagtuldok po ng PI ngayon, na meron 43 na distritong wala pa na sumite, ay dapat sundin ang NBank na sinabi ng COMELEC. Bakit naman kokolekta ang mga EO ng 43 kung meron ng NBank resolution na tigilan na yan? Sila ay maaring makasuhan kung hindi susunod sa COMELEC NBank.
And again, as I mentioned earlier, yesterday I got a call from Undersecretary Chala Gamon. That was about 4 in the afternoon. And she asked me if I could see the President today at 10 a.m. together with Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile and our Executive Secretary Luis Lucas Bersamin. I'll just give my phone. So during that meeting this morning, the President had said that the situation, ang gusto lang niya ay economic provisions, but the situation is getting out of hand and people are already speculating what the possibilities of this PI could do. And so, ang sabi niya na he will stop. No? He said he will tell the initiators of this PI to stop the initiative. And we, as a welcome bonus, the COMELEC has also asked, or actually came out with the order to suspend all these PI discussions and collections of signatures. So the moon and the stars have aligned today for our democracy. It's for the democracy of our country. Hindi po ito para sa survival ng isang institution, hindi po ito para sa Senado. Ito po ay para sa ating demokrasya. Katulad ng binanggit ng ating mga senador, lahat ng 24 senador ay process. Yun po ang pangyayari kaninang umaga, and of course I had asked the President if I can say this. And he said, yes, you may share this to the public. Unfortunately, kaka-take off lang po niya for Vietnam, but I'm sure your different news agencies can interview him on this particular. I'd like to also thank former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile, the President's Chief Counsel, Chief Legal Counsel, dahil binanggit po niya na kahit kailanman, hindi pwede mawala ang checks and balances ng ating Senado at Cámara de Representantes. There's always a bicameralism, and he stressed that to the President today. And he says it cannot be done that the Senate will not be able to vote separately on this particular issue of the PI. So kumukontra po si Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile. And E.S. Bersamin also concurred that it was a flawed premise in the first place. Okay yung PI, walang problema yung People's Initiative. The initiative is enshrined in the Constitution. Pero sabi niya, mali yung tanong, na hindi dapat pinag-usapan dito itong posisyon ng PI initiators, which is to vote as one in the discussions of the amendments to the Constitution. So, that's why the President took it upon himself to say that he will exert all efforts to stop this People's Initiative. I have with me, my two senators who might want to give statements. You want to? And I'd like to put on record, that the leadership of the Senate, together with the Senate Minority Floor Leader, from day one, has been with us, conceptualizing, strategizing each and every move that we'll make to be able to fight this Peking People's Initiative. Particularly, I want to make special mention dito sa ating Senate President Pro Tempore. Nung 3 weeks ago pa lang, magka-partner na po kami, nagsha-shuttle diplomacy po kami sa iba't ibang grupo, from the President to the Speaker, para lang magkaroon ng linaw at pag-aayos na hindi po tayo babagsak sa constitutional crisis. Unfortunately, hindi po masyadong nakinig yung kabilang panig at kaya po nagkagulo-gulo na at nagkasamaan na ng loob. At to quote the statements of our Majority Floor Leader, nagsulian ng kandila, ika nga, sa iba't ibang mga kaibigan naming senador. So now, I think the President, the body language of the President is, let's go back to work, let's try to go back to normal. I think masyado na mainit na yun ang bakbakan political, and I believe he's trying to lower the temperature a bit, para sa ganun ay hindi po tayo mawala sa ating unang tungkulin, which is to pass legislation for the benefit of our country. And so, I thank the President for his message this morning, which I'm sharing to you today. But let's allow our colleagues to say a few words, my dear friends.
Thank you, Mr. President. Of course, we agree with every word of your statement. But you're correct, sa nakaraang 3 linggo, ay patuloy ang ating pag-uusap sa lahat ng sektor, lalo na ang mababang kapuluan, pati na rin ang Pangulo. At ang masasabi po natin, sa simula pa lang, alam na natin na yung People's Initiative, sa salitang jointly, sa isang salita, ay hindi dapat gawin dahil ito ay makakabuwag sa Senado at mawawala ang Senado, magiging unicameral. Yan po ay sa simula pa lang ay paulit-ulit 100 beses namin sinabi sa lahat ng aming pulong. Tayo po'y nagagalak na ang COMELEC ay nagkaroon ng en banc resolution today na titigil na ang pagtanggap sa mga distrito ng ating bansa ng mga napirmahan. Alam po natin, sa marami natin pag-uusap sa mga barangay, na ang pagpipirma po nila ay hindi sinalang-alang ang laman ng form. Ni isang tao po ay wala po akong nakausap na naintindihan kung ano ba yung pag-amyenda sa konstitusyon at ano ba ang mangyayari pag mabuwag ang Senado. Akala daw nila ay COMELEC registration. Akala daw nila ay may kapalit na tupad o AX. Akala daw nila ay nag-survey lang ang mga barangay. Sinuri ko po ang mga barangay na kaya kong kausapin at wala po talaga. Kaya dapat po ay sagrado po ang pag-amyenda ng konstitusyon at ang People's Initiative ay isang forma ng pag-amyenda. Pero isaalang-alang po natin ang kahalagahan ng karapatan ng ating taong bayan. Huwag natin i-exploit ang kawalan ng edukasyon or mas masama ang palitan ng pera o ayuda sa mga pirma ng ating mamamayan. Kaya salamat Senate President Zubiri sa inyong leadership. Salamat Majority Leader na nagkaisa ang 24 na senators na hindi matuloy ang pag-amyenda ng konstitusyon na siyang makakabuwag sa Senado, na siyang nag-aalaga sa kapakanan ng taong bayan. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our Senate President Pro Tem, Senator
By the way, birthday
Loren
niya.
Legarda. Happy birthday.
Niya, happy birthday.
Magandang present yun, magandang present. Siyempre sa aming inspirational leader, ang haligi ng Senado, ating Pangulo ng Senado, Senator Mig Zubiri. Kamagaya tayo dito. Finally, no, tagumpay po ito ng sambayanan at muli nating i-reiterate Maaaring parang sirang plaka na po tayo bilang isa sa mga miyembro ng Senado na kailanman ang Senado ay hindi magpapa-hostage, hindi po pwedeng i-single out o tanggalin na lang sa equation ng ganun-ganun na lamang, lalo na kung ito'y galing sa isang peking initiative. Ngunit hindi pa po tapos ang laban, kaya tayo po ay patuloy na magmamatsyag, magbabantay. We will continue to be vigilant na siguruhin na napoprotektahan ang ating demokrasya at karapatan ng ating mga kababayan. Taus-pusong pasasalamat din po sa COMELEC and Bank dahil alam nyo naman, since day one, we have been calling their attention na hindi naman po ministerial duty lamang na basta na lamang tanggapin nila itong mga attachments at sa susunod na yung petisyon. Na parang ikaw ang korte, tatanggap ka ng mga exhibit A hanggang Z, pero wala pang kaso, hindi alam kung anong ikakaso. Ngayon, klaro po, binanggit ng COMELEC and Bank, wala pong ganito at hindi ho talaga po pwede, kaya isususpindi lahat ng paggalaw patungkol sa usapin ng People's Initiative. Nagpapasalamat din tayo kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na ipinaabot sa ating leader dito sa Senado na dapat lamang talagang pigilin na itong masyadong divisive, masyadong questionable at masyadong nagbibigay ng malaking sakit ng ulo sa bawat isa sa atin itong peking initiative na ito. Kaya po maraming salamat muli sa bawat isa na talagang nagbantay sa mga kababayan natin kay Juan de la Cruz na hindi pumayag na yurakan ang kanilang karapatan. Hindi po natakot na magsalita, magsumbong, magpadala ng text, magpadala ng video. Yung iba nga ho, nagpadala pa ng voice recording. Saludo po kami sa inyo at gusto namin sabing hindi po nasasayang ang inyong katapangan at ang inyong lakas ng loob upang ipaglaban ang inyong karapatan at higit sa lahat ang ating minamahal na demokrasya na tunay na buhay dito sa ating bayan. Maraming salamat po.
Well said. Thank you. So we're open to a few questions. Ladies first, Sherry, ano muna. Tapos, yes. Oh, no, on Tuesday. On Tuesday. Yes. The RBH, yeah, we're having a caucus now on the particular issue on the RBH 6. Pero, so I cannot answer on that particular issue. Pero I believe tuloy pa yata yung hearing ni Senator Amy bukas. Tama, no? Tuloy. Yeah. No, we're going to discuss that. We're going to still discuss that in caucus today. I cannot speak for myself, for the Senate. I'm not saying hindi mo tuloy. I'm just saying let me just take the consensus of the body on that particular issue. I think one step at a time. Gusto natin tuldukin tong PI na to di ba? Kailangan hindi pa tapos Gusto na munang tuldukin namin yan. So we have options to file legal petitions to the COMELEC. Of course, no longer to the Supreme Court. There's no justiciable issue anymore as far as we're concerned. But at least with the COMELEC, we'll still make it. Yan. So, dyan po kami nakafocus right now.
Yes.
I can't speak for the others. We'll just be in caucus. Yes. Yes. We don't want to transmit our punches, but very soon. Very soon. Of course, malalaman nyo kasi tatawagan ko kayo. Yeah, I promise you nakasama kayo dun when we file.
Yung binigay po sa inyong assurance kanina, President, do you think that settles yung issue na to?
Well, I'm sure the President will use also all his persuasive powers to do so. It's up to the petitioners and those who are behind this, whether openly or secretly, to heed the President's call. As far as we're concerned, matagal na namin sinabi ito, magkakagulo at nagkakagulo na. Para matigil na yung gulo, sayang naman, but binanggit ko kanina sa ating talumpati, may personal and collective privilege na mawawala lahat ng gains, no? Economic and political gains na sinagawa natin in these first 2 years of the administration. So, if I were them, dapat hindi po sila maging selfish, hindi po sila pag-isipan nila ang kinabukasan ng ating bansa, at ang kailangan ng bansa na yan ay katahimikan at magkaisa na tayo para sa kagandahan ng ating mamamayan, buhay ng ating mamamayan. So, importante yan.
Siguro similar message na rin si Presidente nung unang meeting niyo with the Speaker pero hindi nga nasunod yung usapan.
Hindi nga natupad eh. So, maganda, kasama ko si Senator Lorne. Napakaklarong usapan. Hindi po tumupad yung kabila. So, ngayon, nakaletse-letse na. Of course, we warned them. Okay, I'm being asked to temper my words. Pero ang akin dyan is, we had an agreement. Hindi po tumupad sa agreement because they are denying that they are part of it. And kaya nagka-problema po tayo.
May I, Mr.
Yes.
President?
So, my dear,
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
we'll let the ladies
Okay. Yes. No, it's okay. Alam naman natin na yung People's Initiative na hindi naman talaga boses ng taong bayan dahil alam natin nagpalitan ng ayuda at pera at bigas daw ay mula sa simula ay flawed. In short, peke. Ngayon, meron pang 43 na mga distrito na hindi pa nagsumite. Kaya 43 daw, minus isa. 44 as of this afternoon, in-advise ako ngayon, just before we came here, naging 43. So, ang hinihiling po natin sa 43 ay wag na ngang tumanggap ang mga EOs or election officers. Dahil, maski isa man distrito, ang hindi nakakompleto, ay wala na at patay na talaga ang PI. Kaya yung pagtuldok po ng PI ngayon, na meron 43 na distritong wala pa na sumite, ay dapat sundin ang NBank na sinabi ng COMELEC. Bakit naman kokolekta ang mga EO ng 43 kung meron ng NBank resolution na tigilan na yan? Sila ay maaring makasuhan kung hindi susunod sa COMELEC NBank. So, sa 3 linggo, ang maririnig mo, si Majority Leader, si Senate President, ang inyong lingkod at lahat ng mga senador sa mga manifesto, sa mga pulong, pero wala pa COMELEC, wala pang utos. Kaya, I'll admit, tawag ako ng tawag sa mga EO namin sa Antique, they were helpless. And they would say, sorry po, ministerial po, hindi po namin pwedeng hindi po tanggapin yung mga pirma. Nung kinausap ko yung mga kapitan at yung mga tao, sinasabi, kasi pumirma po, sabi po kasi may ayuda, palista po ang mga magbibigay. Tapos sabi ko sa COMELEC, narinig nyo, hindi yan sa konstitusyon, kundi ayuda, pero hindi po pwedeng hindi tanggapin. Iba na po ang kwento ngayon. Dahil may NBank resolution po ngayong hapon, gaya ni sabi ni Senate President, na hintuin, stop it, stop PI. Pag yung 43, bukas sabihin natin, ay magsumite, they're violating the NBank resolution. So in answer to your question, that's the marked difference. Yun po ang malaking kaibahan sa 3 linggong nakaraan, ngayon po may resolution ang COMELEC. I hope that clearly answers your question. Thank you.
And most of all, yung pagtawag kay SP.
we'd also like to, gusto na natin ilagay sa records natin, no, na nagpapasalamat din po kami sa lahat ng tumutol dito sa People's Initiative. Hindi lang po Senado ang tumutol dito, may mga civil society groups, ang Simbahan Katolika nagsalita din po, iba't ibang grupo, of course the Church of the Jesus is Lord group also nagsalita in unison. Marami pang ibang mga of course sektor, yung mga manggagawa nagsalita, nagrally pa nga sila dito sa amin na in support of our position against the PI. So nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo lahat. Hindi po kayo nawala ng pag-asa katulad namin, at nagpapasalamat kami sa ating mahal na Panginoon dahil today our prayers were answered. Our prayers were answered.
National Bible Day.
It's National Bible Day. It's a victory for democracy for our country. It's a victory. But it's one battle The war has not yet been won. It is one battle. Why? Because hindi pa natuldukan yan. Tutuldukan na talaga namin yan para wala nang resurrection. Baka maging zombie pa yan at bumalik.
SP, doon sa discussion niyo po kay...
Nakahinga kayo ng maluwag after the meeting kanina.
Yes. Nakahinga ako ng maluwag, lalong-lalo na nung nakita ko na sa news na naglabas po ng pahayag ang COMELEC. Talagang naluha po ako. And for the institution, for our democratic principles, for the systems of checks and balances.
SP, doon po sa discussion niyo kay Presidente, sinabi niya po nakakausapin niya si Speaker to stop na yung PI o may mga personalities ang binanggit?
He said he will be talking to the speaker and to all those involved. He'll be speaking to them.
Acknowledge niya, sir, na yung view niyo po na si Speaker din yung isa.
Alam naman niya na maraming congressmen ay tumutulong dito sa initiative na to. And hindi po sila nagsisinungaling. Marami pong congressmen like Congressman Salceda, other congressmen who were saying that Dong Mendoza, Dong Gonzales, si Dong Gonzales was saying na they're actively participating, they were monitoring. So we all know that there were congressmen involved in this. So I hope that they will listen to the President's instructions. I hope they will listen to the President's appeal to stop all this kasi nagkakagulo na, not good for the country. It is so divisive that we should move away from this particular issue. Yes.
How would you deal with his trade relationships with the congressman?
Siguro, ano muna kami? Alam ko, medyo strained ang aming relationship na yon with the House of Representatives, and we're going to try to stand above the fray, above the clouds, and be more statesman-like here. We will continue to work in a professional manner with the House of Representatives. We will try, to reach out leadership between the leadership of the House and the leadership of the Senate and see how we can get the consensus na trabaho muna tayo. Of course, hindi na katulad noon siguro na parang best of friends, no? But I think we can work for the people professionally. Marami pa tayong bills na nakabinbin on BICAM. So siguro after this, we can move on and discuss the legislative work that is on hand. No, not the victory for the people.
For the people.
Not just the Senate, it's a victory for the people.
Can I just say that this is not just the victory of the Senate, but the victory of the people because it shows that you are sovereign. Kayo ang dapat sinusunod. Dapat ang gobyerno ay sensitibo sa damdamin at bukang loob ng ating mga kababayan. Hindi ito dapat isinasantabi, hindi ito inaabuso, hindi ito nilalapastangan. Ito ay dapat pinakikinggan at pinag-aaralang mabuti kung ano ang epekto ng ating mga ginagawa. So ito po ay isang napakalaking welcome development para sa atin at gaya ng sabi ng aming Senate President, hindi dapat dito matapos ang laban kung di dapat talagang tuldukan dahil we don't want another zombie to come out in the future.
No, nakakuha ko ng text from Yusek Chalagamon, yan ang secretary po ng Pangulo. And she invited me, it's in my phone, where's my phone? Oh, never mind, yeah. So basically, sinabi na kung pwede daw ako makipag-meeting kay Presidente. No, for the record, kasi I don't want na sabihin nila na yesterday po. Yesterday ng after lunch. Kasi at least alam nyo na hindi ako nagtawag nito, hindi ako pumunta doon by myself. This was actually a message yesterday, and to quote, the President wants to meet with you tomorrow at 10 a.m. sa Bahay Pangulo. Joining the President will be the former Senator Juan Ponce Enrile and E.S. Bersamin. And shortly after, the President will leave for Vietnam after lunch. Yeah.
You wanna do it?
Hindi, sinabi ko din po yan kanina, di ba, we had won one battle, hindi pa tapos ang laban dahil nga hindi pa natutuldukan ang People's Initiative na yan. It's suspended. It's merely suspended in suspended animation with the end and view of the COMELEC reviewing its rules on the People's Initiative, right? So we will be filing the necessary legal case that will show that this People's Initiative was flawed from the very beginning. It was wrought with signature buying, etc., etc. It was not led by the people, and of course, the other very important merits of the case, which I'm not going to mention now, para will not telegraph our punches. And so, ang prayer po namin dyan ay maglabas na po ng desisyon ng COMELEC na itong particular initiative na to is flawed, unconstitutional, and therefore should be dismissed with finality.
SP clarify ko lang, during your meeting with the President, kasama rin po ba niya na sabi po niya, di ba, it's about time to stop the People's Initiative, and then part of it was, I'm going to communicate with the COMELEC and tell them.
No, not the COMELEC. Yeah. Bawal ang presidente na makipag-ano. Yes. No. Not that I know of. All right, thank you very much, guys. No other topic?
Di kasyang elepante talaga. Kahit four door.
Okay.
Ikaw bang nabanggit ang Pangulo like accountability? Doon na lang ba? How about yung parang 20 million allegedly for per district na ibinigay? So,
Wala naman pinag-usapan na ganyan. Wala naman pinag-usapan.
Yes, kagabi lang po si former President Duterte.
Ha! No comment.
Okay. Thank you.
We want to temper the political noise. Dapat
Salamat.
maging peace na tayo lahat.
Happy birthday, ganun na lang ba yun? Ganun na lang ba yun? Ganun na lang ba yun? Salita ko lang sa salita ko. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you! Yung nasa tono naman, nasa tono!
Maraming salamat.
Happy birthday.
Sabi ko nasa tono yung una.
Pakik ka daw, pakik.
Thank you,
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
Salamat sa inyong lahat. Salamat sa inyong lahat.